So we've all seen the Mario Kart World Direct by now, right? And if you haven't, let me break down some of the details that you might have missed if you didn't watch this Direct, so let's go. They kind of repeated some of the details that we already knew, but I'm still going to go through them in case you don't know what the hell does Mario Kart World do and why the heck is going to cost $80. First, you can drive everywhere in this interconnected world. For example, you can go to every biome outside of the race, outside of the road. You can drive, you can fly, you can be a boat, and even more than that. And I forgot to mention that you can also drive during the night, not only during the day, because it's super amazing that all the footage from the Crown City is at night and you get to see all the silhouettes, all the buildings, everything is just fantastic. The vibe is immaculate. I'm going to read a few of the locations that they mentioned, which are Mario Bros Circuit, Crown City, Salty Speedway, which was one of my favorite ones besides Crown City, Starview Peak, Boo Cinema, another one of my favorites, Toad's Factory, Peach Beach, and Wario Shipyard. Besides the Mario, Wario, Luigi, Yoshi, Peach, you know, you can name them all probably, because I'm not really a Mario Kart girly and I wasn't really intrigued by the Mario universe until this one, or at least I wasn't intrigued by a Mario Kart racing game, kind of like, you know, until this point, but I kind of know my fair share of the characters. But hey, we're having 3 new characters, or at least this is what they're saying, and they're going to be Goomba, Spike, and Cow. Yeah, we're having a cow driving a bike or a cart. Weird, right? You can select the characters and then proceed into selecting your vehicle based on different stats, which is amazing. It feels like a kind of a MMORPG-esque, you know, feature of the game. You are having 2 modes that you can play, which is first one is Grand Prix and the second one is Knockout Tour. And Knockout Tour, it's kind of like if you're not succeeding into the time trial or something, you're going to be eliminated. And it's kind of similar to Fall Guys, actually, because in the first round in Fall Guys, they need a specific amount of people to qualify. And then in the second round, another specific, and then I believe there are the last 10 of them. They're battling in order to become the, I don't know, have a victory royale on Fall Guys, I guess. For the Grand Prix, we are having racing along 4 courses with 7 cups. You can literally pick out 7 layouts with 4 different courses that are going to be the maps that I mentioned, and plus the other ones that they didn't let us know which ones. Make sure to subscribe to the channel in order for more gaming video news and also reactions, reviews, first impressions, and maybe more than that, but also Switch 2 videos that are going to come soon, and I cannot wait to make and talk to you about it. Then they mentioned that we are having some items, which are coin shell. Of course, it drops you coin and you need to snatch them before your enemy does. Then you're having the ice flower, or of course, based on the game, it gets to freeze your enemy. You're having hammer, which kind of is an actual item that knockouts your rivals and stays on the map for a few seconds, so like everyone that knocks into it gets eliminated. You have the mega mushroom, again something for you to eliminate your players. The feather, which is actually interesting because you get to jump and avoid the specific rivals like the hammer or the mega mushroom that I just mentioned before. And the Kamek, which allows your rivals to transform. And that was kind of weird but also interesting at the same time. The game has tilt control, which means when you're taking off your Joy-Con, you can actually play by gyro. And with the movement of it, it's kind of going to be interesting. But of course, it's not a new addition to the game. You could have done this with the Switch 1, and you could have done this with the tiny wheel that you're having so that you would feel like driving, as they said. Now let's get to free roam before the last of the details, which free roam is kind of exciting. It's not really only wandering around with your friends and anything, and by the way, you can fast travel to your friend's location, you can see them on the map. You're having P-switches, which are giving you missions or kind of some challenges that they were basically in the last Mario Karts or other Mario games that I saw people excited about it. You're having hidden coins, you're having hidden panels, and more secrets throughout the map while you're driving. And also there are some weird locations, totally random on the map, that are called Yoshi's Dash Food, in which you're going to make a pit stop or just go to the drive-thru. You're going to pick a meal and you're going to unlock new outfits for your characters, which is just kind of exciting because imagine that you will need to play with every single one of the characters, get the same meal every goddamn time, and then unlock everything. So it's going to take at least, I don't know, 50 hours maybe, depending on how many outfits there are, probably more. I know that it's not like too much and it's only customization or something, but I'm really pleased that they didn't ask us to, hey, you can put your card here and yeah, basically you have to pay for it. We are having new tricks such as jump, rail raiding, flying, going on walls, rewinding. It's just amazing, but also be careful that if you're rewinding during a knockout trial or just when you're racing with your friends, you're just going to lose your place into the race because they're all just going to compete and beat you. And you're asking me now, okay, so when can I use the rewind? Basically, you can use them for time trials. Instead of like going on a specific path, you can change if you're having the specific idea and that's the right moment, and then go to the shortcut or maybe, I don't know, beat the time. There are 24 riders that can compete in teams of 2, 3 or 4. For when you're playing with your friends, we are also having some new modes that I totally loved in the direct, which is called Balloon Battle, the first one. So you need to pop the balloons in order to eliminate your friends or the opponents. And then we are having the coin runner, in which of course you're going to need to have the specific amount of coins, or at least the most of the coins until the time runs out so that you would win. And they also let us know that up to 4 players can play on a split screen on the same system on a Switch 2, and then you can play up to 8 players on local wireless, which is amazing, and up to 24 players of course via online play. So I hope that you really liked this Nintendo Direct, or at least I could sum up for you if it's worth it or not. The $80, I feel like it has way more content than Mario 8 Deluxe, and in my opinion, sure, it wouldn't be worth like $80, maybe a 70, and not make a huge trend for the other companies to follow so that they would be like it. But if you're like hating on Nintendo for doing it for like Mario Kart World, why aren't we hating for Activision that, I don't know, Black Ops 6 was a yapping $80? So if you like today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below if you're going to buy the Mario Kart World, or if you're going to buy or you already pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch 2 plus the game, which I'm going to do it in a few days. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next Thursday, and for more updates, make sure to check my Instagram for daily updates on stories. Until then, I'm Roxy, and I hope you keep reading and keep playing, and see you then. Bye bye.